As the mood inside the city darkened and panic began to set in, Barbaro remembers the appearance of ominous signs in the sky overhead.
On this same day, the 22nd of May, there appeared a sign in the sky, which was to tell Constantine, the worthy emperor of Constantinople, that his proud empire was about to come to an end. At the first hour after sunset, the moon rose. It rose as if it were no more than a 3-day moon, with only a little of it showing, although the air was clear and unclouded, pure as crystal. The moon stayed in this form for about 4 hours, and gradually increased to a full circle, so that at the 6th hour of the night it was fully formed. When we Christians and the pagans had seen this marvellous sign, the emperor of Constantinople was greatly afraid, and so were all his nobles, because the Greeks had a prophecy which said that Constantinople would never fall until the full moon should give a sign.
As the walls were pounded into rubble by the enormous Turkish guns, panic began to spread among the commanders of the army too, a panic that became contagious and spread through all the city's people. But finally, the time had come. The final assault on the city began, and the Turkish soldiers burst over the walls. Barbaro recalls the sound and fury of the ensuing battle.
At sunrise, the Turks entered the city near San Romano, where the walls had been razed to the ground by their cannon. After being driven back from the Barbicans, the Turks again fired their great cannon, and the pagans like hounds came on behind the smoke of the cannon, raging and pressing on each other like wild beasts. So that in the space of a quarter of an hour, there were more than 30,000 Turks inside the Barbicans, with such cries that it seemed a very inferno, and the shouting was heard as far away as Anatolia.
Just like the soldiers of the Fourth Crusade 2.5 centuries before, the Ottomans rampaged through the city, and the bloodshed was tremendous. Around the city, the flags of Byzantium, those crescent moon and stars, were torn down, and Ottoman flags were flown in their place. The Byzantine Empire had lasted for 1,123 years and 18 days. But now the great liturgy that echoed from the dome of the Hagia Sophia fell silent.